For those of you who don't know, Windows Deployment Services is basically a service that Windows offers to install operating systems on client servers, client devices, on all, rather than having to go and install the operating system on each computer at a time. You could just deploy the operating system out to all devices. So to do this, you have to set it up and configure it in your operating servers, your server operating system. So without further ado, let's begin. You're gonna click on Add Roles and Features, and you're gonna click Next. You get a role-based feature. That's what we're going for. You can select your server. This is my server. This is my server I have. And if you scroll down, you can select Windows Deployment Services. And click Next. No other features. So we're gonna doesn't give me next option for next. So sorry, then click Next. Add features. Now click Next. Click Next again. Next again. And we're going to make sure that deployment server and transport server were ticked. In this case they were, so we'll press Next. And now we're just going to press Install. So I'll skip ahead to when it's finished. Right, so now the installation is finished, we're just going to close this window. Then we're going to click on Tools, and if you scroll down, you're going to see the Windows Deployment Services. We're going to click that, and if we click here, we click on Server. There's our server here, but it's not configured, so we're going to have to configure the server. So we're going to press Next. We're going to select Integrated with Active Directory. And then here you can change the path to we'll install remote data. I'm gonna leave this same path right here. Also, you could choose a different, instead of having to choose a path locally on your disk, you could choose another storage device. In this case, I don't have one, so I'm just gonna click yes to continue. You're going to leave these ticked on, and then for here, for your PXE server initial settings, you can click this box, respond to all client computers, known and unknown, as well as for unknown computers you're going to require administrator approval. Now click Next, and I'm going to wait for this to install. I'll skip ahead to when it's okay, finished already. Nicely. And now we have the install images and the boot images. So I believe if we double click here, we're gonna have to add image group. Sorry, add image. We're gonna create a group. I'll use this default name. Click Next. And now we have to choose our image file. So I'll click Browse. And in this case, I'll click here, click on Sources, right? So just now you saw that I ran into difficulties because I couldn't find the install.wim file, and that's because the image I was trying to select was that the install file was actually split into two. So I decided I would just take the time off video to go and get a new image. So I actually went and got Windows 7 instead. So that's what we demonstrated it with. So just to reiterate the process, go back on Tools, go to Windows Deployment Services, and we're going to drop down servers, drop down, get the name of the server but you want to deploy on. You're gonna add an image, name your group. I'm gonna just name the default, and I'm gonna browse for location. So I'm scrolling on here where I have my Windows 7 mounted. Click on source, and now I'm gonna select my install. I'm gonna open that and click next. It contains 4 images: Home Basic, Home something, I believe it's Home Premium, and Professional and Ultimate. So I use those 4. Click next and press next. This will take a while, so I will just skip ahead to when this is finished. So now that this is finished, we're just going to click finish, and now right, so that's the first group images. Second, we're going to click on boot, and we're going to add a boot image. I'm going to click back on browse, and the same source file, we're going to have a boot.wim file. Select that and press next. This is the name of the image, and let's press next again. Again, I'll skip ahead to when this is finished. So that now that this is finished, I can just click finish. So now that we have a install image and a boot image, I can now right click on the server on the all task. Okay, just now give it a second. Right, so image group, boot files. Right, now if I press start, now starting the services. I'll just give it a few seconds, and there you go. So it's actually started the Windows deployment services, and there we go. And that's how you set up the Windows deployment services. And that'll be the end of this video, and see you in the next one.